In depth psychology, the unconscious refers to the part of the psyche that lies outside of conscious awareness. Freud and Jung both agreed on its existence, but defined it in radically different ways. For Freud, the unconscious is the hidden foundation of mental life. He writes, "The unconscious is the true psychical reality. In its innermost nature, it is as much unknown to us as the reality of the external world." In Freudian theory, the unconscious is primarily a personal realm. It contains repressed memories, unresolved conflicts, and instinctual drives, particularly sexual and aggressive, that are incompatible with the conscious self. In his 1915 paper, The Unconscious, Freud explains, "Repressed ideas have merely become unconscious. We are obliged to regard them as existing and to take their influence into account, like any other psychical act." In other words, what is repressed doesn't disappear. It continues to act on us from below the surface. Freud's method of psychoanalysis aimed to bring these repressed contents into consciousness in order to restore psychic balance. Carl Jung, while initially influenced by Freud, departed significantly from this model. He agreed that there is a personal unconscious, but saw it as only one layer of a much deeper structure. Jung introduced the concept of the collective unconscious, which he defined as a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature which is identical in all individuals. For Jung, the unconscious is not just a repository of repressed material. It is also the source of symbolic life, the place where archetypes live, universal patterns such as the hero, the mother, the shadow, and the self. He wrote, "The collective unconscious contains the whole spiritual heritage of mankind's evolution, born anew in the brain structure of every individual." While Freud viewed the unconscious largely as a site of internal conflict, Jung saw it as both a problem and a potential, a source not only of neurosis, but also of creativity, insight, and transformation. In short, Freud's unconscious is repressed and personal, shaped by biography and instinct. Jung's unconscious is symbolic and universal, shaped by both personal history and inherited psychic structures. Two theories, two maps of the unseen.